Well, hello and welcome to Pandora Astrology's monthly horoscope for Cancer. I'm Jamie Kale Miller. I'm in Berkeley, California, and with me is
Hello, I'm Julia Mikas, and hello there, Cancer. I want to begin to talk about relationships for you this month. We have the planet of relationships starting the month in your seventh house, which rules your romantic relationships. It is a fabulous beginning month if you're single and you're out there dating, wanting to connect with somebody new. And if you're currently in a relationship, fabulous time for just getting along well and falling in love with your partner all over again. Venus will be moving into the eighth house around Valentine's Day. So for you, this Valentine's Day could be quite steamy. I mean, the eighth house is a very sexual place. It's also a place of just deep intimacy. So this is a little bit of an intense Valentine's Day, but that could be just what the doctor ordered for you too. So find a way of developing greater intimacy with your partner, whether it's being vulnerable with them or just planning like a steamy evening together. And that eighth house of yours is really going to fill up more and more over the month. So intimacy is definitely on the menu for you in terms of your relationships. Now, when it comes to finance, we have a new moon in Aquarius around February 9th house, February 9th in the eighth house. And the moon is your ruling planet. So this is going to be a big focus for you this month, the eighth house. So we talked about it in terms of relationships. And now we're looking at it in terms of finance. It is a house that rules other people's money. So the money you share with your partner. If you're currently married, you might be finding ways to merge your incomes even more deeply with one another. Maybe you're able to put your partner on your health insurance. There's just a lot of merging going on here and a new cycle beginning when it comes to shared resources. Mercury is going to be spending the whole middle of the month in the eighth house. So you're going to be preoccupied, thinking, planning, strategizing about money this month. Really good time to put in a new program to clear some debt or to think ahead about getting a loan if that's what you want to. And I know you've got some things to tell us about career, Jamie.
yeah, Saturn is on a longish term journey, moving along your ninth house. And that is a house of the big picture, your philosophy of life and your worldview and general outlook. And Saturn being the career planet, this makes me want to ask, Cancer, have you noticed a sort of a subconscious thought process going on in the back of your mind where you sort of quietly, been asking yourself, how can I grow in my career? And this is a longish term process. It started last year. It'll continue through this year and a little bit into 2025 as well. And Jupiter has been helping Saturn out last month and will continue to do so this month, bringing opportunities and luck, especially coming from groups and communities that you're a part of. So if, for example, you have you run a business where you do some social media marketing, or where you have, a client list or a newsletter list or a Rolodex, a group of people who follow you, this is a really good month to not just, run a social media marketing campaign, but to, like design a campaign that will carry you through the whole rest of the year, actually. And to do that, while Jupiter is swiftly moving along through the 11th house on its way out of Taurus, and while it's still making a beautiful sextile with Saturn. Now, to support this, a couple of other thoughts. One of them is that Mars is moving into your eighth house mid-month and is going to be finishing out the month still in your eighth house and continuing into next month to be in your eighth house. And Mars loves to be in the eighth house. This means that you're going to have like a deep, deep well of energy, vitality, and drive to draw on. In other words, you can be unstoppable this month once you get, that bone in your teeth. So that's going to be some pretty great support. And then also the Sun and Mercury will arrive in your ninth house in the last half of February and bring some support to that Saturn, shine some light, bring some good quality attention to your career arena. And and some really great clear-headed thinking with that fast-moving Mercury. So that could be a really good time to just kind of finalize your social media marketing calendar for the year, and come away feeling like you've got some good doable goals. Well, that's all for today. If you enjoyed this horoscope, please do hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and tell your friends all about us.
You can find our site at pandoraastrology.com to get a reading with one of us, and find us on Patreon for workshops and classes. And we'll see you around the cosmos.
Bye-bye.